Synthetic substitution.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, synthetic substitution, and then we did long division. Now the reason that we did both of those, long division was kind of an old school way to factor with polynomials. Let me say that again. Long division is kind of an old school way to factor with polynomials. The combination of synthetic substitution and long division has a special name, okay? And it's called, this is what we're going to talk about today, synthetic division. Okay, so it's just a merging of synthetic substitution and the long division. Okay? It's actually, you're going to like it because it's a lot quicker and simpler to do than long division with polynomials. Alright, so let's take a look at an example of how this works. Here's a problem. We have 7x cubed minus 6x plus 9. There's a polynomial, and it's divided by x plus 5. Alright, so everyone see that? Alright, so a good rule of thumb, let me come up here to the screen. A good rule of thumb, we are missing a term. Which one are we missing?
Squared.
The x squared term. And you can't have any gaps when you're using synthetic division or synthetic substitution. So because there's no x squared term, we have to put a filler in. Okay? So we have to put a 0x squared in. Alright? So fill in. Now, that is 7x cubed plus 0x squared minus 6x plus 9. That is true for the divisor or the dividend. Doesn't matter. Quotient. It's true for both. If you're missing a term, you have to fill it in. Okay, so now that's divided by x plus 5. Now yesterday, we learned synthetic substitution by using the coefficients. Now I know you're keeping the video, Destiny, but what are my coefficients in the big polynomial? The coefficients are, right? Destiny.
Yeah.
What are the coefficients?
The x to the third.
That's right. Well, that's the first one. That's the power. So the coefficient is the number out in front. So we'd write 7,
And
0,
-6.
-6,
9.
positive 9. There's the coefficients. Now, we're going to have a divisor. Yesterday we did substitution where we just put a number there. You got to be careful with this one because it's always the standard is x minus whatever that value is. And so instead of plus 5,
Do minus 5.
it's minus 5.
Yes.
All right. Now, the same process that we use for synthetic substitution, we now use for synthetic division. Michael, do you remember? Our first step is to bring down the 7 straight down. Okay?
So you get 5 and 7.
Then, that's right, then we take -5.
-35.
Correct? Very good. We put 35 here. What do we do then?
Multiply that
We
by
add going down.
Okay, my bad.
We have 35 there.
-35.
No, we add going down.
No, I know, but -5 times 7 is -35.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're
Only
right.
when there's two negatives, you multiply two negatives and make positive.
That's right. -35. So we add going down, so we're going to have a -35 there. Thank you, Natty. Now, -5 times -35. Let's see, can we do that in our head? 25, 175?
That's the Stevens.
175. We add going down. 169. Ooh, boy. -5 times 169.
Negative 845.
Negative what?
845.
Negative 845. so
it's
then
gonna
our
be
remainder,
negative 836.
negative 836. Okay, so that's it, we're done, nothing to do, nothing more to do, other than, if we're dividing by this, we had a result, and these are coefficients of our result with our long division. So it would look like this. Okay, and so I just rewrite it. Now, let me ask you, why do you think I have x squared here rather than x to the third? Right here I have x squared.
There's 2.
Okay, so it's always 1 degree, so watch. What did we divide by? We divided by x plus 5,
Yeah.
right? That x is to the first power. And we divided that into x cubed. Remember when we did long division yesterday?
Oh, okay, subtract it because it's division.
That's exactly right. In
Yeah.
division,
Good
you're asking
job.
yourself,
Gotcha.
what do I need to multiply by
Yeah.
in order to get x cubed? I would have to multiply by x squared. So that's why that's x squared.
Okay.
It's 1 degree less than what you divided by.
Gotcha.
Okay? So x squared minus 35x plus 169, and then we have a remainder of negative 836. Yesterday, how did we write the remainder? We just added it on the end,
Yeah.
remember?
Yep.
So we take what we divided by, what our result is. So we have x plus 5. This is how we write the answer. Destiny, you see that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. This is how we write the answer. Just like that.
Wow.
Now we're done. That is the answer. Now, take a look at the screen though real quick. I'm not having you check it, but you should be able to check it. Multiply this into this minus 8, whatever that number is, 839?
836.
836, okay? And when you multiply that all out, you should end up with what our original problem was. So you should be able to check it. Again, I'm not asking you to do that, but that's a great way to check it when it comes time
Can
for
we
a
do that on
quiz.
our homework from yesterday? Because I didn't understand.
You can,
Okay,
yeah.
please.
So
Thank you.
you can take that, multiply,
Well,
add.
I can figure it. That out. Like, it was like difficult.
we can look at that later. Hi, Mr. Tchaikovsky. Yes.
Hey, I just hoping I could talk to you and Mason for just a minute.
Sure.